And welcome back. And I am still finding so much information about who I am, and been reading this book. The book is with the prehistoric people, the Akikuyu of British East Africa. And people often ask, why do Africans put extensions on their hair? Now, sometimes people will say things like, oh, it's because they're trying to look European, or it's because, they're not happy with their natural hair. But actually, this is an entry that was made. So this book was written in 1902 and published in 1910 by William Scoresby Rutledge and his wife, Catherine Rutledge. And they spent time looking at each and every aspect of my tribe, the Agikoyo people's lifestyle, in order to basically understand it and document it before they destroyed it. So there's a whole section here on hairdressing. And it's so fascinating because they say that each item has its own story to tell. So we went through different phases of our lives, and every phase of our life, different things were done, particularly with hair. Now, it was custom for men to actually put extensions to their hair when it became to signify that they were warriors. And this is a bit that they describe it. So they describe it as this. One way of doing it is to take the smallest tuft of hair possible and to twist it into the fibers of wooden bark, whereby the appearance of a cord of long hair is obtained. And this has not changed for centuries. Yes, we do the twist now, but if you look at the Egyptian mummies, some of them have been found to have plaited extensions in their hair. And it's so nice to actually sort of have the connection between all of this. And because people often mistake why we do things, and they think, oh, they're trying to copy the Europeans. And no, it's not. It's something that we've done. People always say, oh, why are you coloring your hair? This is, again, something we've always done. So we used to apply red ochre with goat oil onto the hair. So actually, if you look at the Himba tribe of the Namib, they will do the same. They do have extensions, and they will don them with ochre and fat from a goat or from a sheep. But there's another style here that they talk about, and can I say, it was more customary for men to wear the twisted hair, and actually this is relatively new, I guess, for women to wear. It certainly in my tribe, it was relatively new for women to wear the twists. But this is what we've done for years and years and years and years. But it was mainly done by men. They talk of another style that the men used to do. So they used to attach plumes, so the long wing plumes of a vulture, and they would strip the vein from either side of the stem, and thus obtaining each plume, so two curling bands of feather. And so they would attach them actually. So they would, if you like, pluck the actual feather itself, and they would attach those onto a leather band, and they would tie that on the head, and it gave it such a ornate look. But what's interesting is that so men did not shave their beard, and they did not have a beard, and the reason was they actually twist their beard. That's what they use. They twist their beards. And men used to carry tweezers, actually. So at leisure, for us guys, when you sit down at leisure, what you do, get your phone out and you start scrolling. For them, when they were sat down and they were relaxing, they would get their tweezers out and twist out the beard. And she says here that this was done by both men and women. It was done by both men and women. So there you go. You have bits of information. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this information, but it's really nice to just understand what my custom was like before colonialism, and just to understand. But hair actually for everybody, men, women, a certain style was worn based on what's happening. So, for example, if before a man becomes a warrior, they would have their head shaved off, or if something happened in the home, shaving hair could be it could be making a statement. And women as well could be shaved. They could have their head shaven, for example, when they became a grandmother or whatever. Their head was shaved to signify a change in status. So there is so much to think about when it comes to black hair, and we haven't moved on. We still do a lot with our hair. I guess this is a custom that we have done from time immemorial. If you like my content, like, subscribe, share. I'm on YouTube, guys. Come to YouTube. You can watch everything on there. You can watch my comedy specials. I'm also on Instagram. I'm on X, but I'm debating on whether to leave X, but I'm still on X. And of course, thank you so much, guys.